That's just the first thing I think of when I think about something getting incrementally better in small amounts.
Speaking of connection, we hope that, with SFAT coming from California and HBox coming from Florida, I think that's what we were seeing earlier as they were testing out the connection. There might have been like an error there, but hopefully it's been fixed now and they start Battlefield, which is much more standard, I think. SFAT hitting the DI there and hitting the tech. That's a big deal.
Escape, yeah. Getting away from Juan in that situation is hard.
Ooh, okay, coming down with a drill there. They're playing up pretty close. I like how SFAT is not letting Hungrybox gain his footing when he's like drifting around. As Jigglypuff burns her jumps moving around the stage, her movement becomes a little bit more limited as those jumps are not as strong. He finds the up air. That was a crazy read on the drift.
Yeah, he's already kind of in that zone, moving really, really well for any kind of doubts about the connection East Coast to West Coast. They're still very impressive that SFAT's able to have that level of execution.
Yeah, I think. Oh, that trades and it kills. Yeah.
He got his 1% though.
Yeah, you take that, against Puff. It's 2020. We take every percent. Ooh, okay, that was an interesting pound. I think he was reaching a little bit. I don't know if pound would have even put in knockdown at like 0%.
Right.
But I think it's just like sort of that thing that HBox goes for. If like, the opponent's on the other side of the stage, he hasn't gotten that many hits yet. His opponent's been kind of elusive, and it's really hard to whiff punish pound because of that long-lasting hitbox.
Isn't it a little bit slower in the air too? Like, doesn't it have a little bit more startup in the air?
Yeah, I think so. Well, grounded pound is definitely different.
Yeah, so he grounded pounded there. So I was thinking, a lot of times in that situation we normally see him aerial pound. So I was thinking maybe he just made a mistake and accidentally pounded on the ground, because I really never see him do grounded pound on purpose.
Yeah, and then at that percent, probably just like not going for it. Ooh, he crouches the reverse bear, gets a reaction tech chase rest, I think, on that platform, and barely doesn't fall off the stage.
Yeah, that was like the perfect spacing to not, like, if you could edge cancel rest, that would be where it happened.
That would be, yeah. Misses the DI, doesn't go for the tech trap though. Juan
is so deadly when he's on
the tech trap.
Yeah,
that's why he is deadly.
You DI out, you get fared, you DI towards him, you get chased back into the platform and rested. It's brutal.
It's a crucial stock, mostly for SFAT, I think.
Yeah, winning that first game against Hungrybox and setting the counterpick rhythm is pretty pivotal to the people that have been able to upset him, from what I've noticed.
Yeah. Although, I think recently it hasn't mattered too much as long as you can take it to Game 5. The Game 5 counterpick from Puff generally isn't that oppressive.
Right, yeah, because he's already used Dreamland by then.
Yeah. Which I think, Fox Puff, Dreamland is the only... Ooh, that's an edge guard.
Yeah, Juan going super low for that one. And it pays dividends. Takes the first game.
Hits that like every day of the week. So from SFAT, I expect to see probably FD or Stadium. Pretty conventional, really on meta picks I expect from SFAT. He's got some really, really strong and methodical game plans that are supported by like just really solid gameplay. So yeah, I would be surprised to go like a Yoshi's or something, which I would expect more from like more of a looser cannon like Mango or maybe even IBDW or something.
I mean, sometimes you gotta take risks, especially when you're up against Hungrybox.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But honestly, I thought SFAT had some really good moments in that first game. If he can continue, by no
means was it a blowout,
Yeah. Just some crucial moments, and actually 2 rests, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if he can be avoiding rest setups and calling out the aerial movement from Hungrybox like he was game 1, I think that's probably going to be enough to take a game. Ooh, I like that drill. I think maybe a grab would have been more reliable.
He's looking great this game so far, but he got that up air earlier in the first game as well. We'll see if he can get a similar trap set up.
Yeah, at this percent, it's going to be hard to get anything that isn't just a straight up hit. Like, you see him going for a raw up smash. Ooh,
there was that raw up air.
Yeah, falling up air is pretty sick. And sometimes it'll shield poke, which is nice.
Yeah, it's so hard to shield poke Puff because her shield covers like so much
She's
of her
small.
body.
Yeah. And we saw that tech trap again from Hungrybox. SFAT hit that first one, which is really hard when he puts himself in that situation where he's going to have to execute that multiple times. I mean, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it sometimes. That's a rest too, yeah.
Even if you practice it, you don't often practice it like back to back to back like that, where you have to perform it quickly.
And you know, there's still mix-ups from Hungrybox's sides. Like, he can do timing mix-ups. Or just like the tech trap, the counter to the counter is, whoa!
Yeah, super far out read by SFAT there, getting the aerial pound coming in.
The counter to the counter of the tech trap is just not, it's just teching normal.
Yeah, there's layers to this, guys.
There's Yomis.
Thinking man's game. It's not checkers, it's chess.
Right. Hungrybox planking, I think, for the duration of the stage transformation. Ooh, okay, the down smash, I'm not sure if that's what he wanted. Jumps into the fair.
That's such a bad spot to be in because he edge cancels that first fair, and then like you're jumping and there's just another fair right there ready for you.
Yeah, like you expect at least to be... Oh!
Nice up there.
I think actually that might have been helpful. The DI was help from Hungrybox.
From Hungrybox, yeah, I think he DI'd towards the strong part.
Yeah. So he didn't even get a chance to... He got the single hit.
Ooh.
He tapped it in.
Yeah, that's all you need. Hungrybox up a breezy, easy 2 games.
Yeah, I think... I don't know. It feels like SFAT is playing solid-ish. It's just some crucial moments, especially during the scrap. I think those are the
that last stock was just a scrap that went on for too long, and on the SFAT side of things, he probably should have disengaged a little earlier. But Hungrybox, when he gets in on you, it's like unless you force him away, he's just gonna keep going until he has pushed you off stage and is like bullying you out of your recovery.
Yeah. And off stage versus Hungrybox is maybe the most dangerous positions in Melee.
That's where he can oppress you the most.
He does the... Okay, so Hungrybox has been doing this thing, I think, for a couple of years now, maybe less, where when foxes go into laser mode, like a very distinct change between rush down and laser, he like will do the crouch, wave dash in, wave dash out, and then it'll power shield. And like, so foxes won't be actually getting that much damage out of it, and they'll feel more pressure to make something happen. Ooh, he wave dashes back. The simple wave dash back up throw. Simple and clean from SFAT as well.
It's the way he's making Hungrybox feel tonight.
Yeah, it's hard to let it go. Oh, does he get that too? All right, that was really good STI on the drill from Hbox to get out of that.
That falling up air, man, that's like you said earlier on the online play, that is just a win condition in the up tilt as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, he finds the up air. I don't know if it's turning into anything. I think at this percent...
The DI was so good. He was just gone as soon as he got hit by it. He was out of there.
I think you're right, yeah. Okay, keeps him in the corner there.
Man, it's tough to recover against Hungrybox. He's so good at knowing what option you're going to have to play.
Yeah, even on the correct DI from SFAT, like, Hbox will drift still to cover that as well. 51%, I mean, there's some work still to be done. I think that would have killed if it connected.
Yeah, but
he gets the drill up smash.
That's really all he needs on Stadium is 50 or so percent, and then he's just looking for that up air, that up smash setup.
Yeah, it's at this percent where Hungrybox knows that SFAT, pretty much most Fox players, are gonna be fiending just to put him in a mid to mid high percent where they've got some reliable kill setups. 44 is like, he's not feeling good if he's H-Box.
Woo! Hungrybox is like, I gotta get out of here now.
I gotta get out of here.
He realized he was above 50.
Uh-huh. And I think what H-Box really wants to see is SFAT maybe running in, maybe too early to try to connect on something. Ooh, yeah, that up smash is not real.
He's waiting for the roll.
Yeah, he's collecting the damage. The crazy thing is that despite not going for it, the fact that rest exists altered SFAT's DI so much.
Yeah,
that
it raises the stakes to every situation. It just makes everything a little bit more real and a little bit more intense.
Yeah, and the fact that rest exists, even though he's not using it, is allowing Hungrybox to like get all of those different up airs, get that juggle, keep that juggle going.
Yeah,
And
tool of threat, basically.
yeah, SFAT's got to make something happen. It looked like he was maybe going for like a full hop, maybe like a weak nair. Ooh, that's it. That's it.
You gotta tech those in front of Hungrybox. He will jab reset you every time. He's gotten so good at that over the years.
Yeah, he's gonna recognize it every time. He actually, I think what he was doing was he called out SFAT's landing with an up air.
Yeah.
Which is really smart. Seeing SFAT full hopping around, it was like, you don't normally punish landing with Puff. It doesn't feel like, but the fact that he found that and then punished the no tech straight into a kill was, I mean, that's why he's moving forward.